Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for April the 2nd. I'm going to be pulling one card per sign. And so if you know your sun sign, you can get a little bit of information from a quick little read like this. If you know your ascendant and all your other house placements, then you can actually get quite a bit of good juice about what kind of energy is at play for you today. I'm still feeling like I'm not done shuffling, so I'm just going to say thank you to all of you for being here. I do appreciate you so much spending some of your time with me. Thank you also to those of you who are subscribed, for those of you who are putting your feedback in the comments down below, and those of you who are sharing and liking this video. And of course, thank you to those of you who are booking private readings and private Reiki sessions with me. All right, let's jump in. Aries, what we have coming up for you is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a card that talks for me about the idea of whatever's going on with your budget, you are basically blowing it. Okay, so this can be one of two things. Excuse me, this can be you not doing what you know you need to do to bring your finances in today, or this can be that you're spending money that you know really isn't in your budget. You're not exactly sure how you're going to put it back into the budget, but you are thinking, well, I'll take care of that later. Okay, so somehow blowing the budget today is what we have coming up here, Aries. Next up, let's look at Taurus. Taurus, you do have the Five of Swords here. This just tells me there is some type of conflict or debate that is going on at some point today. So, you want to be careful and, choose your fights wisely. Don't get sucked into something that really is not worth the energy and the effort and the potential fallout. And if you notice that type of energy moving in, always good to see what you can do to bring peace early rather than later. Next up, let's look at Gemini. Gemini. Three of Wands showing up in reverse. Geminis, this is a really good day to just go with the flow. Stay very much in the present moment. This is not a good day to be making long-term plans. That's kind of, for a lot of Geminis, that's kind of not the MO anyway. But today especially is a really good day to just take things moment by moment. It's a good day to be very flexible about whatever you're accomplishing today, Geminis. Cancer. You guys have the Ace of Cups showing up here. This just tells me that you've got something new showing up in your experience that you are really enjoying. This could be the company of a person, it could be a new hobby, project, job, whatever, but something that you're really enjoying. For those of you that this is not something new, there is the potential for 5 to 10% of you for this to be something that is renewed. So this could be, maybe you've been married for 25 years and something happens and you catch yourself sort of falling in love again or remembering why you're in love with this person. Could be something like that. Doesn't have to be about a person either. Could be that you're renewing an interest in a project or a hobby or an investment that you have. But some type of renewed interest, excitement, happiness, satisfaction, fulfillment, or new, either new or renewed. Okay, so that's for Cancers. I think we've dwelled upon that card long enough. Let's look at Leo. Leos, we're looking at the Five of Cups coming up here. This is Spirit just acknowledging that there's something going on that's disappointing. Now, it's always up to us how we want to react to that disappointment, if we want to let it ruin our day or ruin our week, or if we want to look at what is still around us that we can work with and move forward. That's up to us. And so it's really good to be aware of that whenever these disappointments happen, that the reaction, the disappointments may not be your choice, but your reaction to them definitely is. Okay? Next up, let's look at Virgo. Virgos, you guys have the Six of Cups showing up here. For a lot of you, you have some type of interaction with children today. Doesn't have to be your children, can be neighbor children, nieces, nephews, grandkids. But some type of interaction with children is what I'm seeing for most of you Virgos. For some of you, this could be somebody coming back from the past. Maybe you haven't seen the children in a little while. But this really strongly to me talks about children today. Yep. Okay, next up, let's look at Libra. Libras, you guys have the star card here. This tells me that there's something going on around you that is making you feel very hopeful for the future. Woohoo, we like it. Scorpio, Knight of Cups showing up in reverse. Scorpio, this is a card that talks about our state of mind and maybe even our state of heart. It really denotes a time that we're going through where we're feeling pretty pessimistic about either a particular relationship in our life or relationships in general or people in general. This could be a day that, you go out and you buy a bumper sticker that says, "The more I know people, the more I like my dog." It's that kind of energy, um, that pessimistic outlook. This usually comes up when things happen to us that make us start thinking that way or feeling that way, and we haven't really healed up from it yet. So that's what I see coming in for those of us who have Scorpio placements, which everybody's got a house that's Scorpio. So whatever your house is will tell you what part of your life that type of attitude is really coming to play in. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. You guys have the Empress card showing up here. This just means that you are manifesting those things that you want in your very feminine energy. This can also be a very fertile time, like literally or figuratively. So if you don't want to have a baby, I would suggest you take precautions. Always good if you don't want to have one to take precautions at any time, but I would say especially on a day when the Empress card shows up. But this can also be a very creative day as far as business projects or projects around home. You're getting things really ready for the public to see, whether that's business-wise or personal-wise. So we like this. Feminine manifesting energy. So where my Magician is the master manifester, my Empress, she is the female equivalent of that. So good for you, Sagittarius. Next up, let's look at Capricorn. Capricorns, you guys have the Six of Wands showing up here. This is just telling me that you're getting some type of praise or recognition from at least one person for something that you have done that not only impacts yourself but also other people as well. Whoop, whoop. Aquarius, Aquarius. Aquarius, Eight of Coins in reverse. Why is my camera not focusing? Thank you. Okay, so Eight of Coins in reverse, that's hilarious. That is a literal interpretation that the camera just gave us visually on this card. Eight of Coins in reverse for me is something is not working. Things are not working out. This can be things not working out in a relationship, or this can be you're just not going to work, or you're not doing the work that you had planned. So something going on around work or things working out. And this is where, it's not happening. So this is a good day. If you planned on doing a lot of work, this is a good day to really kind of reserve in your mind a rain check day whenever you can get this stuff accomplished that you were hoping to today. All right, so that was who? That was Aquarius. Next up, let's look at Pisces. Pisces, you guys have the Temperance card in reverse. Pisces, I feel like today you've got some type of emotional roller coaster going on. You want to check your emotional pulse for triggering today. Because when we get triggered by things, then that's when the emotions really kick in. Not that, we shouldn't have emotions in general, we should, but the more extreme emotions are generally the result of trigger. So you want to just check in with yourself today, Pisces, and make sure that you're not being triggered before you do something that um, is being considered or planned in a state of great emotion. You want to give yourself some time to rebalance and recenter before you figure out how you want to respond to things like that. Okay? So that's what I've got today, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And of course, thank you guys for supporting me and my channel, because it's because of y'all that I get to do what I love to do for my living. So thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Peace out.